Diddy's children are heartbroken over his recent arrest for and a source tells they're disheartened by how quickly the public turned against him and are tired of conspiracy theories, especially those surrounding their late mother, Kim Porter. Diddy's charges are particularly hard on Kim's kids, who feel isolated without both parents. Despite being removed from suicide watch, Diddy remains focused on defending himself, maintaining his innocence, and preparing to fight the case with his legal team.
Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy.
Diddy's kids are heartbroken and disappointed over their dad's arrest. A source telling ET they are disheartened by how quickly the public has turned, and they're tired of conspiracy theories. Many of those theories surrounding the late mother to 4 of Diddy's children, Kim Porter.
It was all too soon. It's very tragic that she lost her life at such a young age, and I feel really bad for her family, for her children.
The family putting up a united front in the aftermath, hitting back against reports of Kim's alleged memoir and rumors surrounding her 2018 death.
When I lost Kim, it broke my heart forever.
Another insider revealing Diddy's charges are especially hard for Kim's kids. Without either parent at home, it has been very isolating and sad.
She was the mother of his children, and he had a very big respect for Kim. She commanded his respect. He treated her with the utmost respect and love.
The children of Sean Diddy Combs and Kim Porter are speaking out, dispelling rumors that their late mother penned a memoir before her untimely death. Christian Combs, twins Jesse Combs and Delilah Combs, as well as Quincy Taylor Brown, released a joint statement squashing rumors about their mother in the wake of Diddy's arrest September 16th. The siblings write in a September 24th Instagram post, quote, "Claims that our mom wrote a book are simply untrue. She did not. And anyone claiming to have a manuscript is misrepresenting themselves." The statement comes after publisher and producer Chris Todd told the Daily Mail that Kim allegedly shared a thumb drive of her writing with close friends, detailing her rocky romance with Diddy, and it was turned into a now discredited book titled Kim's Lost Words. Her kids say in their statement, quote, "Please understand that any so-called friend speaking on behalf of our mom or her family is not a friend, nor do they have her best interests at heart." The siblings also call out speculation surrounding the 2018 death of the actress and model who died of pneumonia at the age of 47.
And Sean Diddy Combs' kids are speaking out for the first time since the music mogul was taken into custody. 4 of his 7 children released a statement on Instagram saying they want to clear up false rumors about their mother. Meanwhile, a new accuser is coming forward. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katursky has the latest.
The children of Sean Diddy Combs are speaking out for the first time since their father's arrest last week. 4 of Combs' 7 children writing on Instagram, "We have seen so many hurtful and false rumors circulating about our parents, Kim Porter and Sean Combs' relationship, as well as about our mom's tragic passing, that we feel the need to speak out. Claims that our mom wrote a book are simply untrue. She did not, and anyone claiming to have a manuscript is misrepresenting themselves." A 60-page unverified book published earlier this month claimed to be the collection of diaries of Porter, who died at the age of 47 in 2018. The children, who don't mention their father's arrest in the statement, go on to write, "Our mother should be remembered for the beautiful, strong, kind, and loving woman she was. Her memory should not be tainted by horrific conspiracy theories." The message coming as another accuser goes public with allegations against Combs. Talia Graves claims in a civil lawsuit Combs and his bodyguard drugged, bound, and raped her in 2001 and filmed it.
It's a pain that reaches into your very core.
Diddy is asking a judge to dismiss certain claims in a recent SA lawsuit that he's facing, including some trafficking claims. According to US Today on Friday, Diddy's legal team filed a motion to dismiss some of the claims from a lawsuit filed by Joy Dickerson.
Sean Combs denied bail for the second time in as many days. Just came out, the federal judge, District Judge Andrew Carter, said no to Puff Daddy's request for release from jail during the pendency of his criminal charges. Now, why is that important? Well, one, at the arraignment, the judge said, "I think he's too much of a risk." Puff Daddy's team, his criminal defense attorneys, did a nice job. And what do I mean by that? They knew the indictment was coming. So what they did is they offered the prosecution a bail package. They raised what they call a bail package. First, you usually try to negotiate that with the prosecutor's office to say, "I'm giving you this package." So it means with this package, we're trying to assure, i.e. the judge and or the prosecution, that he's not going to flee the jurisdiction before the trial. It's designed that if he doesn't comply with his pretrial release, i.e. if he does abscond, try to run, try to jump on a plane, he has to forfeit everything he puts up in collateral. What is the collateral here? Well, it was a $50 million package. In the last 6 months, The idea is that he paid off the Miami mortgage on his mansion. So right there he has a home that he can put up for collateral. The report also talks about that he had family members co-sign. He put up cash. He was willing to undertake voluntary drug tests, home confinement, and a visitor log every day. So the idea is if he didn't comply, they take the $50 million. A lot of people are going to say the guy's worth hundreds of millions. What's 50 going to do? But we're talking about $50 million in cash. Different story. But the big takeaway from the judge's ruling is it wasn't enough. And it wasn't enough for two reasons. One, obstruction of justice. Two, witness tampering. That's a huge statement by a federal judge. He's concerned that Sean Combs and or his team is going to try to provide some type of undue influence on the witnesses that are set to testify against him. That goes to the sex trafficking. That goes to the horrendous sexual battery cases and the victims. Trying to get to them. Remember, in a criminal prosecution,
a lawyer for one of Diddy's accusers has claimed that he and a more high-profile person were present in a video involving acts at his Atlanta home. Ariel Mitchell Kidd said that she had been contacted regarding the sale of one of his tapes. She said there's tapes leaking around Hollywood, but one particular person reached out to her to shop a video they had possession of and to contact the person who was in the video to see if they wanted to buy it before it became public knowledge. Ariel couldn't reveal who the other person was, but said that the person is more high profile than Diddy and says the video is in nature. Ariel also added that the other person was not looking into the video, and so to her, it doesn't seem like the person knows they're being videotaped, like they were being recorded in secret. Follow us for live updates.
I mean, at this point, I can't even say I'm shocked about it because there's two things Curtis Jackson loves: money and just ragging on people that he know are bad people. Because what do you mean he's going to executive produce a documentary on Diddy now with Netflix? Look, 50 Cent's had beef with a lot of people over the years, and it's been hysterical all the way through because usually he ends up being right about most of it. And I thought this was crazy, but the fact that it's coming from Variety's usually really good about their sources and where they hear things from and all that stuff. They're reputable, but like, man, I don't think the cell door's locked at this point yet. And they're already, hey, let's make a documentary on this because he's probably going to be guilty. I mean, usually people wait for a trial and then do a whole documentary from the beginning to the end, but he's like, look, I already know the outcome. Let's just start this thing, and then, like, you know, the trial will just be like 2 days, and everyone will find him guilty, and we'll post-edit that. It'll be fine. I mean, look, at the end of the day, somebody was going to make this documentary, right? And why not Curtis, right? Because he's been one of the main people that have been out loud saying, the man's kind of weird. I'm just telling y'all. Been telling you for a minute.
I'm not a lawyer, but there is a brand new Diddy lawsuit, and this one, y'all. First of all, let's start with the trigger warning that is listed on the front page of the lawsuit. It says that this document contains highly graphic information of a nature, including SA. Additionally, there are graphic images of the aftermath of a situation, redacted images of intercourse, redacted images of minors, workers, more workers, details of trafficking, and the illegal distribution of weapons, and some other stuff. Now listen, I'm definitely not including anything about any minors, anything that's too graphic. I'm not playing those games. But since I did read the lawsuit, let me attempt to give you a recap of some of what's being alleged.